Welcome to this tutorial, and in this class we are just going to simply prove the De Morgan's laws. Of course, I'll just prove the first part of it, then the other part is just going to follow after the first part, so you could try it. It's very easy and not so complicated, just as the same part we'll do in the first part. So now, if we want to prove that A union B, of course, the complement of this is equal to A complement intersection A complement. What we must show is, to prove that two sets are equal, we must show that what the sets are subsets of each other, meaning the first part is contained in this part and that part is contained in there. So what we want to show is that A union B complement, of course, is a subset of A complement, then of course intersection B complement, and also vice versa, to show that A complement intersection B complement is also a subset of what? Of A union B complement. Then these sets are going to be what? To be equal. Then A union B complement is going to be what? To be equal to A intersection what? B complement, if we're able to show that. So now, what do we say? So let's say I have an arbitrary element, X. So I say let X be a member of the first part. So I'll start with this part. So I let X be a member of A union B complement. So if A is a member of A union B complement, what does that imply? So this implies that actually X is not in what? X is not in the union of A, is not in the union of A and B. So X is not in A union B. But if X is not in A and X is neither in A nor in B, what does that mean? So here, what this means, if X is not in the union of A, union B, this just means that X is not in A, or X is also not in what? In B. That's what that means. But if this is true, then this implies that what? This then means that X is actually going to be a member of what? So if X is not in A, then it has to be not in the complement. So X will be in A complement, and X is going to be what? X is going to be a member of what? Of B complement. So, but if X is both in A complement and in B complement, meaning that X is just actually a member of what? Of A intersect what? Intersect B complement, because it's in A complement, that's in B complement. So it's a common element of A and B. So it has to be in A complement. It has to be in the intersection of what? Of A complement and B complement. So this then shows what? This has shown that this shows that the first part, which we wanted, that A union B complement is a subset of what? Of A intersect B complement. Now, conversely, let's show the what? Conversely, let's show the other part. The other part, so meaning we start from this side here. So I say let X be a member of what? Of A complement intersect B complement. So now, what does that imply? So if X is a member of A complement and X is a member of A complement intersect B complement, this means that X is going to be what? X is just a member of A complement. Oh, X is a what? Oh, I say, and X is just a member of what? X is a member of B complement. So X is in, this just means that X is in what? Is in A, and X is in what? Is in B. So if X is in A and X is in B, what does that mean? So that means that X is actually what? Actually not in what? Not in A, means that it's not in A, what? In A complement. It's not in A, it's not in A, and X is not in A, and X is not in what? X is not in B. So X is not in A and not in B. What does this imply? This implies that X is not even in the union. So if I bring these two sets together, A union B, meaning X will not be a member of that part. But if it's not in here, then what does that imply? That implies that X is actually going to be a member of what? Of the complement. So X is going to be in A union B complement. So this now shows that A complement intersect B complement is actually a subset of what? Of A union B complement. Now, since the two parts are actually this, we've shown that, oh, this part is a subset of that, that is a subset of that, then these two sets are going to be equal, and that is how we show the De Morgan's laws. All right, if you're new, remember to subscribe to this channel for more videos, and remember to like and subscribe